Industries and employers have been prohibited from traveling as a result of the global COVID-19 epidemic in order to prevent the virus from spreading. Because of the current economic climate, especially in fast-paced urban areas, both businesses and employees are looking for alternative employment opportunities in order to continue operating and surviving. As a result of COVID-19, almost all businesses now require their employee to work from home. As a result, work from home WFH has emerged as a strategic concern for many businesses. Employers and their employees should be considered when determining the most effective strategy for achieving WFH goals. From the country is in the grip of a pandemic, people are strictly forbidden from leaving their homes. As a result, they are unable to go to work as usually and must begin working from home. Many people believe that working from home is convenient, but this is not the case. It only causes fatigue for the employees, which can affect the quality of work as well as the emotional stress experienced while working from home. Because not all situations of people working from home are the same. It will only result in a lot of disadvantages when compared to advantages. Some of them may have already established family while others may not have done so. Those who already have a family may face additional difficulties when working from home. This is because they must divide their time between homework and other responsibilities.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Imani binti Nurdin and I will present about effects of health of working from home. There are three effects of health of working from home. Firstly, feeling of segregation. The positive emotions that come with spontaneous office casual conversation cannot be replicated by video conferencing or instant messaging. It's even more difficult for a remote team with members from different countries, where ethics, cultural differences, and different time zones are commonly obstacles to developing a sense of community in such situations. Loneliness can trigger depression, sleeping problems, drug and alcohol abuse, causes of heart attack, and increase their risk, making it as dangerous as smoking, obesity, and alcohol addiction. Secondly, increase of physiological stress. Since starting with this new arrangement, 73% of at-home workers have developed and had their stress, anxiety, or depression worsen. Distractions, difficulty managing time, as well as the monotony of working remotely can all have an impact on mental health. Some employees also overcommit to their jobs in order to improve their performance and avoid being laid off during the pandemic. And lastly is poor workplace efficiency. Poor workplace efficiency is a major health problem of work from home that is frequently overlooked. This is due to a number of factors. First, the transformation to remote work happened almost overnight, leaving people unprepared. Remote employees who live in small apartment buildings or share living areas set up their own office. Furthermore, not everyone understands what an ergonomic layout should look like. People who are truly aware frequently lack the funds to purchase what they require for a supportive and appropriate work environment. Since working from home, 71% of remote workers have developed or had their existing back and muscle aches worsen. Another study found out that 23.5% of at-home workers had neck pain.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Imana binti Nurdin and today I will explain about the existing solution to the problem. Firstly, we must set boundaries and limits. Ensure that emails, phone calls, video meeting or unfinished project do not interfere with quality time with our family or personal time. This simple act trains our mind to think in and out of the office. This eases the transition from the office to the home environment. Clear boundaries that we are currently at work despite the fact that we are not leaving the house. This is done so they are less likely to ask for help with their homework or chat with us, especially if we are having a virtual meeting. Okay, and our last point is take a break. We may not always be able to achieve a perfect performance level, but it is a common. Do not overestimate ourselves or put too much pressure on ourselves. Instead, we should appreciate ourselves for staying motivated by celebrating every small accomplishment. Okay, and our last point is take a break. This is also the quickest way to experience work from home burnout. There are numerous activities we can engage in while relaxing. One of them is practicing meditation. Meditation, mind calming techniques, and deep breathing exercises can all help to relieve stress. We may also be able to improve our ability to focus and pay attention to a task without being distracted.
The recommendation on how the company may solve the problem. The employee surveillance is now commonplace. Employees can be observed, evaluated, and monitored in a variety of ways on a daily basis. So first, employers should monitor employees' workload. Employee monitoring refers to the often automated observation of employees' activities. Employee monitoring is used by companies for a variety of reasons, including tracking performance, avoiding legal liability, safeguarding trade secrets, and other security issues. It can assist in the discovery of issues such as harassment. It's also possible to find where workload needs to be shifted, which could help to reduce theft. For example, when some groups have too much time for non-work activities. And second, employer must encourage open communication. It has a tendency to increase productivity. Employee productivity increases as a result of open communication rules being implemented. Allowing employees to know that the organization values their opinions can boost morale, which leads to increased productivity. The following are some of the primary reasons why open communication is critical for businesses. It has the potential to boost engagement. Encouraging employees to openly communicate their opinions and feelings can help them become more engaged, which can lead to increased commitment to a company. Employees who are more engaged tend to produce greater results. It has the potential to foster inclusivity. Employees may feel more included if open communication is encouraged. Employees who believe their input is important to the company's management are more inclined to provide constructive criticism. It has the potential to strengthen teams. It's usually more efficient to work in an environment where everyone talks openly. Employees may become more accountable as a result of open communication within teams, and they may realize that their work is critical to the team's success. And third, employers should give employees a choice if whether work from home or come to work. Working from home was on the rise prior to the coronavirus epidemic, as many employees recognized the benefits to their business and improved work-life balance for the staff. Even if you don't think working from home will benefit your firm, employees with 26 weeks of service have a statutory right to request flexible working arrangement, such as home working, which you, as an employer, must seriously consider. Next, to analyze the recommendations. There are some advantages and disadvantages about employers should monitor employees' workload, which is the employees will not be burdened with a lot of work. Next, it can help with record keeping, such as tracking employee time and so on. And it can also monitor customer interactions to ensure policies are followed and customers are treated well. It can track hours worked on the specific tasks, which can increase accuracy for invoicing. It can also help with record keeping, such as tracking employee time and so on. Therefore, there are also disadvantages about employers should monitor employees' workload, which is employees will face problem where their workloads will pile up when delayed in doing their work. Next, the employees may believe their privacy has been infringed upon or devalued. The employee retention may be problematic if monitoring appears to be intrusive. Monitoring might indicate a lack of trust, which can lead to resentment and a drop in staff morale and productivity. Nevertheless, the employer must encourage open communication. Employees feel very close to the employer and express all the problems encountered while working. Besides, the employer should give employees a choice if whether working from home or come to work. Employees will choose which way of working is most suitable for them. Next, the employees are already beginning to feel comfortable working from home and refuse to work in the office. Thank you.
The best recommendation is that employees must encourage open communication. This is because when an employee encourages he or her employer to communicate openly, indirectly it strengthens the relationship between the employees and employers. Employees that have open line of communication are more engaged and understand that what they do matters to the company's success. Making sure the employees understand the big picture and how they contribute to the company's success can help them comprehend why decisions are made and how those decisions affect them individually as well as the firm as a whole. Everyone will be on the same page, moving in the same direction toward the same objectives. If effective communication is used. Effective communication may appear to be simple, but its necessities work. Both the company and manager's goal should be communication. In addition, employees can also inform the employers of any problem faced by employees in the workplace, and the employees will try their best to solve the problem faced by his or her employees. Lack of communication is a typical issue at work, but without it, employees have a tough time understanding what is expected of them. It also means that other issues go unnoticed. Instead of being addressed, they'll peel out. Because poor communication reduces productivity, increase error, it's critical for firms to identify ways to improve in this area. One of the manager's primary responsibility should be to promote open communication. It's all about putting in place procedures that allow communication to follow easy from top to bottom and bottom to top. Finding the perfect platform to communication on is sometimes all it takes, always together with the employers to solve the problem faces. This way further strengthens the relationship between the employees and also the employers.